Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have you Shuckle versus Star STR, and this is going to be another 2v2 $100 Iron Man, so the winning team will win $100, the losing team will lose $100. Also make sure to check out the Coliseum Discord, link down below at the top of the description if you want to play for money yourself, and we will go ahead and see you Shuckle decide to go first. 41 versus 40, we have Ash, Droll, Habakiri, Prayers, and Fua. They have Nib, Backup, Impulse, White Rabbit, and Ash Blossom. So, okay, pretty good hands. Activate Haba, go ahead, summon Saji, tribute Saji, Saji effect to go search, chain Ash Blossom, and then, okay, yeah, so they Ash the Saji, wanting to hold the Dominus Impulse, especially with Nib in hand, and then they're going to go Prayers, Tribute, Haba, from hand they go search out Aramasa, and then lose 800, summon back out Saji, new chain link, Haba, go grab out Ritual Spell, normal Aramasa effect to go ahead and search, grab out the Murakumo, and then overlay to summon out Duo. And now we have Duo drive effect to go search, go ahead detach, grab out the Ryzeal Cross and the Sword Ryzeal, and then activate Cross, special out Sword effect. Technically should have just went like special Sword, see if it resolves, and then Cross a little bit later, but not that big of a difference here. Sword in the X. And then they're thinking on res before they summon X, go ahead and activate Nib. And you may wonder why. That's because if they summon X, we're going to have to Nib on res, because Cross, they could just summon Detonator. But then they get X search, and X will search Node. And then we have to Impulse Node, but we want to Impulse Ritual Spell. So they want to Nib now, and then Ritual Spell gets hit with Impulse, and then they're hoping that's it. So they go ahead, drop Nib, pass over the token, and then now activate Ritual Spell, attempt to summon from hand, go ahead, chain Dominus Impulse to shut that down, Ryzeal Cross, put back, and draw into another, not another copy of Nib, just one copy of Nib. So we have Nib, Droll, Ash. So we do have 3 hand traps. They draw Fua, but like, you know, Droll's not the greatest, Ash isn't the greatest either, Nib's not the greatest either. But it's like fine. White Rabbit goes set, well, it might be fine. Go ahead, set MTP from the deck, link off to make a Lizard Dose effect, banish White Rabbit effect, summon back out. Okay. Now, well, they already used the effect to set. Yeah, already used that. Go ahead, make Red Ransom, and then Red Ransom effect to go search, and they said that's good. Grab out the Maliss field spell, and then drop Droll and Lockbird. Activate the Maliss field spell, banish Dormouse, pay 300, special summon itself out. And then now they're going to go Dormouse effect to go banish March Hare effect, add itself back to hand, that's fine. Link off in the access code effect to gang attack. And then they could use the effect to banish and go ahead, pop Cross, banish, pop token, and then Red Ransom, pay 900, special summon out, and then go banish Chessy Cat. They don't have to Chessy Cat though. Yeah, I was going to say they could just save battle, and then this already forces Nib, because that's already game. So during main phase, I mean, you just have to activate Nib, right? Otherwise you just lose. Yeah, I was going to say they just go battle phase, you lose. So they activate Nib, and then go ahead, chain Fua while we have no cards on field, and then pass over the token, and then they just make a Link Spider, draw into Perulia. They said under Droll. Wait, can I use it under Droll? Oh, I actually forgot we were under Droll for a second, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they can't draw. They can activate it, but they can't draw off of it. Yeah, little oops there. If I didn't, then you win the Iron Man, makes 0 sense. Mind copying and pasting the logs. Yeah, I get what Shuckle's saying here. Like, if I put back the wrong card, then I'm cheating, and you can just look at the replay and you'll see that. But to be fair, technically you're supposed to show the top card, reveal it, and put it back to the top of the deck if you draw one when you're not supposed to. Make Splash Mage effect, summon back out Dormouse. Make the White Binder, sure. Now White Binder effect to go banish on summon. Banish Ritual Spell, Dormouse, Saji. White Binder effect, go set GWC06, activate GWC, banish, summon Chessie Cat, White Binder, pay 900 to special, link off into a Lingeribo, March Hair effect, banish to special summon out, and then pay 300 to activate Chessie Cat. That's fine. Now they've used all of them but Cryptor. Now link off into the Code Talker, a Code Talker effect, special summon back out from the graveyard. That is fine. And then access code effect to pop. And then on to game number 2. We will go ahead and see Shuckle go first. We have Aramasa, 7 Tachyon, Prayer, 7 Tachyon, Talents. They have Fua, Droll, Nib, Backup, Impulse. So 4 non-engine here. They will go Prayers, Tribute, Aramasa, search out the Kusanagi, and then lose 800, summon it back out Aramasa, then Aramasa effect, grab out Haba from the decks of the hand, and then main phase, normal summon out effect, grab back Prayers from the grave, overlay, summon out Duo, and then activate Duo effect to detach and go search, grab out the X Ryzeal, grab out the Sword Ryzeal, and then on resolution, they will go ahead and activate the Droll and Lockbird, and then Talents to look at hand, put back Nib, yup, that's good, and then they just click the cards so that way the log shows it. Yeah, you can see like pointed at Fua, backup, impulse, then special X, dump Mirror Logic, special sword, overlay, make detonator, detonator effect, attach Mirror Logic, and then set prayer, pass, I draw March Hair. Okay, so go main phase, and then normal summon out Fua, make Amirage, and then activate backup effect, chain detonator to pop Amirage, summon out backup, backup, chainlink 1, Mirror Logic, chainlink 2, and then going on into game 3 now. We will see Start STR decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Haba, Prayer, Imperm, Ritual Spell, Nib. They have Malice in the Mirror, Ash, Impulse, Warning, and Druid Worm. Okay, so no starters on their end. Start STR, no starters. And then go ahead, set Warning, pass, they draw on the Fua, and then activate Ritual Spell to summon from the deck. And then in response, we're definitely chaining something. It's just, do we want to chain Impulse? Do we want to chain Warning? Do we want to chain Ash? Like, we have so many different cards we could chain here. They're going to go ahead, chain Impulse. And then now activate the Haba. Summon out Kusanagi effect. Go ahead, add back Ritual Spell, then Prayers, Tribute Haba. Go ahead and search out for another Haba. They said misclick, my bad. Because last time I tried summoning from deck, so this time they're going to try to summon from hand, and they want to try to summon Murakumo from hand. So then summon back out the Kusanagi from the grave, and then Haba effect. Go ahead, search out for another Haba, but that can't search that. Yeah, I was going to say, they can't search themselves. So we go ahead and search out Prayer instead. Ritual Spell, summon from hand. Chain Solemn Warning. Sure, normal out Fua, overlay, make Duo Drive effect to go search, chain Ash Blossom, and then just go battle phase swing, main phase 2, set Imperm, set Prayer, pass, and then they draw into backup. Okay. At least it's a playable card. But they're going to go backup effect, chain Imperm onto that. And now they have Druid Worm. So they make Lingeribo, activate Druid Worm, and then Druid Worm could banish like Haba from the opponent's graveyard. Or banish backup from our own graveyard, sure. Link off, go up into Lizard Dose. It's not like this was properly summoned, so it's not like they can like chain Prayers to summon it or anything. They make Lizard Dose effect to go draw 1. If they drew a Storm Sun, then they can't Lizard Dose draw, because there's no monster to target. They draw into a Chessie Cat there. Okay, set Malice in the Mirror, and then try to go pass. Yeah, it's like Chessie Cat. I mean, it's cool that they can Imperm the Duo. Like, that's something, but they're just going to go Prayers. Go ahead, tribute the Murakumo, search Saji, summon Saji, Murakumo 1, Saji 2, grab out Prayers, grab out Haba, and then draw for turn. Draw on the Meow, and then main phase, Duo Drive effect, chain Malice in the Mirror, and then banish Chessie Cat summon itself out. Okay, normal summon out Meow, make Dugaris effect, and then, yeah, they just submit the feat. So, GG. And they said Kip is up next. So now we have Shuckle versus Josh Kip. 41 versus 41. Josh Kip decides to go first. Opening hands, we have X'd, Fua, Prayer, Cross, Nib. They have Sword, X'd, Ice, Mitsurugi, Ritual Spell, and Murakumo. So no non-engine, but they did get to go first. Summon X, Dump Duo, X Effect Go Search, grab out Node Ryzeal. And then we have Sword Ryzeal, special summon out, Sword Effect Goes Search, grab out Star Ryzeal from the deck to the hand, and then on resolution, they have Fua that they could drop, but they decide not to. Okay, now they're going to go Duo, Effect to attach, Special Star by detaching, Effect to go ahead and set Cross, and then activate Cross, and now normal Ice, Ice Effect, Chain Fua. And then they're going to go ahead and cross negate, but now, you know, it's going to kind of suck. They had Fua plus Nib, so they bring out from deck, overlay in the Ouroboros, because we want to go ahead and hand rip 2 now. Like, if our opponent has no more hand traps, then we get the rip 1, Eclipse Twins, Node, rip another. And then hand ripping in this deck is honestly broken, because you have Murakumo that also is like a hand rip. So you have a lot of ways to like rip cards from hand. So try to go ahead and summon Ouroboros, but they activate Nib on summon, pass over the token, and then now Ritual Spell to summon out Murakumo from hand, tribute Kusanagi and Saji, and then activate all 3 effects, pop Nib, add back Ritual Spell, go ahead search out for a copy of Prayers, and then activate Ritual Spell, summon out the Haba from the deck, and then activate Murakumo. Go ahead, summon back out, and go ahead, search out for another copy of Prayers, and then cross effect, put back and draw, and then this will draw into a copy of Nib, special Node, and then Node go ahead, send Haba, special back out Sword, overlay those to make Detonator, Detonator effect to attach, and then just attach a random card, yeah, Duo, set Prayer, pass, they draw into Bonfire. Okay, so now go main phase, special X Ryzeal, dump Mirror Logic, X1 Mirror Logic 2, targeting Ryzeal cross, and then in response, we're gonna Detonator to pop X, and then that's fine. Go ahead, search out Sword Ryzeal, activate Prayers, no tributing, just trying to search Chain Murakumo to try to either negate or make them discard 1, and they discard Sword, okay. Grab out Haba from the deck to the hand. So, I mean, I would assume this means they have other Ryzeals in hand, because there's, like, no way their hand is, like, no Ryzeals, but all good cards at this point. So now they're going to go activate Haba, go ahead, special Saji, tribute Saji, Saji effect goes search, grab out Ritual Spell effect to summon out Murakumo from deck, tribute Haba, new chain link Haba 1, Murakumo 2, Detonator 3 to pop the Murakumo, chain Detonator to pop the Murakumo, and then, you know, everything's going to get popped. Haba's going to search out for a copy of Prayers, and then activate Bonfire for the Ice Ryzeal, and then activate Cross effect, put back and draw. That draws into a Fua. Normal Ice effect goes special, bring out Sword effect goes search, grab out Ice, and then on resolution, they have Prayers that can go ahead and just summon, bring out the Murakumo. Yeah, they said summon, but it doesn't say that. You just say tribute or no tribute, because you don't declare which effect you're activating. Effect to go ahead and wipe out their Ryzeal bodies, set Prayers, and then pass. They draw Ice, and then go main phase. They could start with Cross Draw, activate Cross, put back Node, and then put back Detonator. Put back Detonator, okay. Okay, that's fine. And then normal Ice effect. Bring out Sword effect goes search, and then that's going to grab out extra Ryzeal from the deck to the hand. And then on resolution, they were thinking if they wanted to try to board wipe them, but they said, nope, you're good. Make Detonator, and then Detonator effect to attach Star, which is fine. Okay, then Shuckle just submits defeat. So on to the next game, we will go ahead and see Shuckle decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Imperm, Droll, Saji, Ash, X. They have Prayer, Sword, Node, Droll, Imperm. So go main phase, special summon X, dump duo, X effect goes search, grab out sword, and then drop draw on Lockbird, normal out Saji, make Babushka, so it wants to keep, you know, follow up, because Saji isn't follow up, like this doesn't actually do anything, where Sword Ryzeal does something on the follow up. So go ahead, set Imperm Pass to draw Fua, and then activate Prayer, no Tribute, go search out Haba from the decks in the hand, and then main phase, they have Haba effect, go ahead, summon Saji, tribute Saji, Saji effect, try to go search from the main deck, grab out Ritual Spell, and then on res, they go ahead and drop Droll, that's fine. And then now Josh is deciding on what to do. They're going to activate Ritual Spell to summon from deck. They Ash Blossom that to shut that down. And then they just go ahead and pass turn. And this is why you don't start the turn with Imperm on Babushka. I think they were trying to summon from deck and then normal summon out like a random card or something. And then beat over this with a Dinomondo. And then have Murakumo set up to board wipe next turn. I feel like that's what they were doing there. But okay, yeah, that's why you don't imperm instantly, because you can just hold it until you really want to use it or like have to use it. Like there's sometimes where like with Fiendsmith cards you would just like activate Tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie Graveyard effect, and then you'd imperm. Unless if they had like DDD Detonator, because then they could DDD negate Lurie, and then if you try to imperm DDD, they could Detonator, pop DDD if they want to. But attach from Babushka, switch to attack, special sword, but they don't have a, oh, they do have a Ryzeal, they dump duo, that's right, okay. Special sword, sword effect goes search, chain imperm, and then battle phase, go ahead, swing, and then pass, draw talons. Okay, go main phase, normal summon out node, special summon out sword, sword effect goes search, grab out X Ryzeal from the decks in the hand, and then they can go special summon out X Ryzeal by dumping, and then that's going to dump. Okay, yeah, they just go ahead and emit defeat. So next account, or same account up next. Okay, now we have Shuckle versus Josh Kip once again. And then Shuckle will go first, 40 versus 41, maybe switch to Maliss. Yep, we have White Rabbit, Nib, Terraforming, Maliss, and Mirren. White Rabbit, they have 7 Tachyon, Fua, Nib, 7 Tachyon, X Ryzeal. So go main phase, normal White Rabbit, effect, go ahead, set MTP, and then activate Terraforming. Okay, so we didn't try to Fua them or anything. They're gonna go Terraforming, grab out Field Spell, activate Field Spell, go banish Dormouse effect, go ahead, summon itself out, and then on res, activate Fua. Sure, maybe we should have just waited until Dormouse banished though. Go ahead, summon out Chessy Cat, and then Chessy Cat effect, banish White Rabbit, draw Dominus Impulse, and Imperm. Pretty good. Link all those off in the Cryptor. They draw into another 7 Tachyon. Then go ahead, set, pass, like 777 Tachyon's kind of tough. They draw a Prayer, and then go main phase, special summon out X, dump duo, X effect, go ahead, search out sword, and the reason we dump duo there is because that keeps a Ryzeal card in rotation for sword, unless if they, nah, I was going to say unless they Bestial, but that's not real, it's a fire. Special summon out sword, activate sword effect, grab out Ice Ryzeal, and then activate MTP. Like normally if you had like Whitebinder like set up, you could Whitebinder banish that, but they do not. Activate MTP, search out Marchair, banish sword, and then now let's see, we know that they have ice. They're gonna go normal ice effect. Like you really want to impulse this because it takes the body off board, but I was gonna say, but at the same time, you don't want to, because like this is the only card that you have that actually deals with Mitsurugi, so you probably just shouldn't. They're gonna banish Marchair, pay 300, add itself back, and then activate Cryptor, put back White Rabbit, and then banish the ice, activate 7 Tachyon, reveal Masquerade, go ahead, search out another copy of Ice Ryzeal, and then put back 7 Tachyon, and then special ice, getting rid of 7 Tachyon. So we just spent 3 cards to get ice on field. Like, that's crazy to think about. But okay, they summon that out, overlay, make duo, and then duo effect to attach, and then duo effect to go search, and then in response, chain nib, Go ahead, tribute everything, pass over the token, and now they gotta be feeling really bad because they most likely have an impulse set. They're gonna go ahead, prayer, grab out Haba, and then activate Haba effect to go ahead and try to special summon out from the deck and then tribute off, but they're just gonna impulse that because we will be negating and destroying. So go ahead, out the Haba, they admit defeat, and then on to game 2. We get to see Josh Kip decide to go first. Okay, opening hands, we have Marchair backup, Gold Sark, Marchair, Dormouse. 0 going second. Okay, that's unfortunate. I wanted this to be a good game. And then they had Ash, Thrust, Imperm, Node, Ice. So, go main phase, and then, we're just going to see Ice Ryzeal go insane here. And then, yeah, they're going to admit defeat. They're not even going to wait. I was about to say, like, they have... We saw Ouroboros in their deck. We saw Mitsurugi cards in their deck. Like, we saw Star Ryzeal in their deck. Like, there's a lot that's about to happen to us here. So, on to game number 3 now. We will go ahead and see Maliss decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Impulse, Imperm, Called By, Droll, Warning. They have Ash, Chaos Hunter, Nib, Chaos Hunter, Cross. Okay, neither player drew a playable engine card. So, go main phase. They just go ahead, set 4, pass. They draw Lancia. Oh my gosh. Okay. So they're gonna go main phase and then pass. They draw Dormouse. Okay, that was a pretty good draw. That was a pretty good draw off the top. Normal Dormouse. Activate the effect. Chain Lancia. Are you kidding me? Are you lying to me right now? You're telling me even my testing partner is now waiting for Dormouse effect to activate Lancia? What? Bro, oh my gosh. You just do it on summon. You just gave him a 600 attack boost for nothing. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. They're gonna go ahead and chain Called By though, so it never mattered. But like, it did matter if there was no Called By. Now, White Rabbit effect summon itself out, and then White Rabbit effect to go set. And then they said, that is fine. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't Chaos Hunter because you assume one of these cards is just going to be Imperm anyways. Go ahead, set MTP. Yeah, it's a pretty bad spot for Chaos Hunter overall. Go ahead, make Splash Mage. Summons fine. Splash Mage effect, summon back out Dormouse. They said okay. Yeah, that's tough. Go ahead, Red Ransom, and then Red Ransom effect, grab out Maliss and Underground, and then banish Quick Play Spell, banish Dormouse, grab out Marchair, and then Dormouse, pay 300 to special summon itself out, overlay in the Cyberus Wicked, activate Marchair effect to banish and special summon out, so summon Marchair by banishing Red Ransom. Okay, Red Ransom, summon out, banish Chessie, and then new Chain Link. We have Chessie Cat, and that's it. That's it. No Wicked? No Wicked banish, no Wicked search backup or anything. So now they go ahead, activate Nib, and then Chainsaw Warning onto that. Doesn't even use Impulse, uses Warning, which has got to feel even worse, because, like, you probably assume they had Impulse, but it's like now they activated Warning. You might even assume they have Impulse and Warning, and then it's like, okay, Impulse beats the Chaos Hunter that already was not winning us the game anyways. Now they make Lingeribo, Wicked, banish Marchair, go ahead, search out the backup, and then activate Marchair effect to add itself back to hand. Okay, but they're gonna Ash the Wicked, and they said, okay, sure, I don't care about that card. I said you did that with Mir already, right? No, it added the hair. Yeah. It banished the Dormouse. Draw on the I Meet You plus Ash and activate I Meet You. Go ahead, grab out the backup. And then go ahead, link off, summon out White Binder. Yeah, the game's over. Activate Chaos Hunter, discard special, imperma, and then yeah, they just type GG. Yup. That's just game. It was unfortunate. Yeah, it was actually a pretty unfortunate match 3. Like, it was just so much bricking and, like, so much, like, not real gameplay. And then it could have even ended up, like, being a cool game 3, but then Shuckle just like drew Dormouse too quick. He needed to like not draw something that good that fast. We needed maybe something a little bit worse, maybe like a backup top deck or something that's not like as broken in that spot. Would have been interesting to see at least. But that's going to be it for the Iron Man. We end up seeing Shuckle win $100 there. Both teams showed up with both teams showed up with the Maliss Mitsurugi, right? Yeah, I was gonna say they showed up with Maliss first. Yeah, so both teams showed up with the Maliss and Mitsurugi Ryzeal combo, which is a fair enough combo. I feel like that's what most people are doing right now in these Ironmans, is doing that. But with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.